Hi there, my name's Alan Boxer and I'm the series editor of Springboard Science. It's really hard to express just how revolutionary Springboard is. The traditional model of resourcing science departments, and Key Stage 3 science in particular, was to give people a textbook which had loads of really quite dense information, a few little questions in the bottom, and trying to squeeze particular topics onto one double spread. Never could they go further, never could they go less, and then supplement that with a whole bunch of basically PowerPoints that you'd give people PowerPoints, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, and you'd hope that the PowerPoints matched the textbooks, you'd hope that the PowerPoints matched the assessments at the end of the unit or whatever it was, and more often than not only did they not match, and you had this thing where students were doing assessments on things that they'd not been taught, but you also had teachers who were just teaching lessons where they're just going boom, 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 straight through the PowerPoint. The students weren't having enough time to practice the things that they were being taught. The things that were being taught were being artificially squeezed or extended so that they could fit onto that double spread and make sure they hit that 50-minute slot. And there was no planning for retrieval practice and long-term memory over time. Springboard came in to fill that gap and to kind of make a resource and design a resource around principles of evidence-based practice such that teachers would have something that they could really teach with and was completely coherent and completely comprehensive. So it starts with this thing called a knowledge book, which is where we take the entire curriculum, we distill it into a series of questions and answers. We make sure they're granulated so that students can learn them, and they're well sequenced so that teachers can teach them. Teachers are provided with a thing called a teacher book, and this is really the centerpiece as far as teachers are concerned, because the teacher book walks teachers through how to teach every single topic in Key Stage 3 science. It says, here, look, you're teaching pressure in fluids or photosynthesis or whatever. Here's a diagram you could draw. Here's how you would live construct that diagram for your students so that your explanation is engaging and dynamic and responsive to the needs of your student, and not just you smashing your way through a series of PowerPoint slides. Once you're done with your explanation, here are some suggestions of questions you can ask your students to check that they understand the content that you've just taught them. And then finally, once that check for understanding is done, students are provided with what's called a practice book, which has hundreds and hundreds of questions on the concepts and contents that the teachers have just taught them. And then following that, there's more information in the teacher book about how best to go over that work and common misconceptions to look out for. So all in all, what we've got is a package that is comprehensive, that is cohesive, that isn't forced into these like neat 50, 45, 60-minute sessions. It allows the content to expand and contract depending on what the teacher needs to do, and it provides them with resources. So when we give teachers PowerPoints, for example, the PowerPoints are mostly blank, and it just says, here's the space for you to put your diagram. Go forth, enjoy your teaching, enjoy your explanations, enjoy the content, and deliver it in a way that is free, that is organic, that is dynamic, and fundamentally is responsive to your students' needs. Thank you so much.